Hey, this is Matt at Reparadise. We're gonna take a look at this 144 hybrid build today. So this customer didn't want to go with our full SAGA kit, so we're doing sort of a hybrid setup. Wanted something fast and light, not a lot of busyness. They're gonna do a lot of road trips, go to some concerts and travel the country. So the interior will be the AdWag for the walls. This will have 2 forward sliding windows on the driver's side and the sliding door. And in the rear, we'll have the pill style windows. They're gonna put in their own bed platform and sleep parallel with the van. So no bump outs on this one. This one's getting an S-bar heater, spare tire, water tank, and they'll have an outdoor shower set up here. They've got an EcoFlow power system that pairs with a 48-volt AC. EcoFlow has a little less power and adaptability, but it is good for a lot of people's needs. They also are opting for a gear slider that'll be kind of like a tray that slides out here for cooking outside the van. And they're gonna get a roof rack with some exterior lighting. So as you can see, we've already got the AdWag racer kit in there and we're full steam ahead. Today we're gonna put in some windows and David's starting to work on that EcoFlow power system. We're excited to keep rolling on this, keep you guys in the loop as we progress here. So this van didn't come with a factory floor, which is part of our design for the SAGA floor. So we're developing an alternative at the moment. So stay tuned for how that works out.
Hey, what's up? I'm Evan. We're about to get into a floor install. It's kind of new. We're prototype this thing here. Everybody's doing sit panels. So we've got a structurally insulated panel here that we made in-house. Probably got a +6 R value. So, we're gonna try this out. It's our version 1. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. As you can see, it's got some nice puzzle piece features, so it should just snap right together. And I guess I can say that we're here today because I have traditionally always used stock floors as part of our install. As of late, that has become a complication with a couple of vans. And this is just kind of way cooler, actually. This is less parts, easier install. So we're just gonna get into it and see how it goes. Yeah, we'll start with the front part here. Moment of truth. Let's see how this goes. Put this front panel in. Maybe we'll get some little 1/2-inch spacers for that other side, but Yeah, I think that's gonna do it.
Hey, what's up? I'm David here at Reparadise. What we're looking at right now with this build is that we're doing a hybrid system for the power system, which means we're pulling a lot of different wires, a lot of different harnesses. We've got EcoFlow here, which is proprietary wiring. It goes to their power system and their battery packs. Once you go with EcoFlow, you can only go with EcoFlow. We had to buy a $300 cable just for our air conditioner. And then what we've got here as well is our Adventure Wagon harness. So this comes with their kit. So we've got to integrate that into our system as well. And then what we've had to do is pull our own wires for lights, anything extra that they wanted to add that wasn't a part of these two other kits. And then we've also got our high voltage wires for outlets and ACs and stuff like that. So this is not the way we recommend doing it. We have our all-in-one harness, which is super easy. We've got our own connectors. They just connect straight to our power system. Install time is, an hour and a half, 2 hours max. And then you've got your power system just slides in, you connect it all. Our harness is a little more on the pricier side, but it saves you hours and hours of installation time and labor. We've probably spent an extra 10, 15 hours just figuring out exactly what wires we needed for this job because it was such a problem getting all the systems to match up together. So definitely not how we do it, but we were requested to do it this way, and here we are. We're looking at this EcoFlow system that we installed. We've got a power hub that is kind of a plug and play kit. It houses your solar controller, your inverter, all in one, which is nice. 48 volt AC running off the system as well. It was a little bit challenging working with 3 different harnesses to get this whole system to wrap up into one control panel, but we were able to get that all sorted out. Just took a bunch of extra time. Let's take a look at the system. So something nice that EcoFlow does is they give you an app that you can control your system with. So you can see here we've got our power hub, and it shows us some of the details. We're recharging right now. It says it's going to take another hour to recharge. You can go out to your outputs and turn on and off your lights. It's got controlled circuits, which is a really fun, cool thing to have when sitting around the campfire. You can turn on your exterior lights from the inside or from bed. Turn on and off your lights, your cooler, your heater. You can add different devices. So we've got our cooler sitting in here. And a couple cool features, you can turn up and down the temperature of the cooler. It's split into two sides, so you can have a cooler and a freezer. And then you can also start ice from your phone, which we've already done. We've got some ice cooking right now. All right, I think our ice is getting pretty close. And then there's your ice. Pretty awesome for cocktails, a little margarita, maybe a Bloody Mary, and you're good to go.
Hey friends of Reparadise, welcome to another episode of Only Vans. We're just up the road from Salt Lake City right now, and we brought out a build that we just finished. This is a hybrid build, and we wanted to showcase this one in particular because we utilized a number of different DIY style off-the-shelf components in different companies to put together a nice streamlined interior that is great for the weekend warrior, trailhead, quick camping, stuff like that. And this was a great build because it utilized both our SAGA products that we build, use our friends over at Adventure Wagon, we use Flatline, and a few other very easy to find, locate, purchase, and install companies that build sprinter and transit specific products. Right when you see the front of this van, you're gonna see these Baja LP5s on the top. Pretty impactful right when you are checking out the front of the rig. And of course, you can see miles down the road when you're cruising down some dirt, looking for that next camp spot. This is sitting on the Flatline Safari roof rack. We love these guys, they go together so quick. They ship for free, pop it out of the box, throw it up there. We have some solar on top and a few little spotlights around to help get you in and out of camp so you can see what you're setting up. On the exterior down low, we have the Agile Rip Kit working in conjunction with the new Owl wheels. Check those guys out. These things are pretty tough. The Owl side steps, and that pretty much wraps up our exterior. Just the necessities. We have suspension, wheels, tires, rack, and lights. So let's move inside and see all the cool things that we did in here. Right when you step in, we installed our new floor system. We're gonna be releasing this on our website pretty soon. We're gonna be able to ship this as a CNC'd out product to you to be able to drop into your rig. More information to follow pretty soon. Right away, you're gonna be able to access your EcoFlow cooler. These things are pretty sweet. They just came on the market. You actually can Bluetooth them to your phone. You can make some ice for those fancy drinks. These things are pretty rad. We're excited to start using these. The EcoFlow cooler is actually linked to our EcoFlow full electrical system. There's a lot of positives and also a few drawbacks as a very electric-centric build company. So we can dig into that, you know, either through the DMs or with a phone call. But it's nice as a plug and play, but it is a closed ecosystem. So that can have some drawbacks as far as programming it through your secondary alternator for faster charging time. You know, adding even an extra link to the Nomadic AC was an extra $300. So their proprietary system can cost some more for their cable systems, and it's a closed system, so it's a little bit more difficult to add on to, but it works really well as far as a drop-in place, ready-to-go unit. So we can expand on that some more. If you have some questions about it, let us know about that. But also right here, this is one of our SAGA products. This guy right here, we'll have on our website also pretty soon. Any questions about it, measurements, sizes, stuff like that, just give us a ring. Pretty slick. This guy moves forward. The front pops off. You have a cassette toilet built in right there. Pop a little thing off. You can dump it, clean it. And right now, the reason why we don't have a secondary cover right here is because we're actually going to be installing a flatline bed system. The bed comes all the way about to here, so it would cover up this bench anyway. We just haven't put it in place yet, so sorry about the missing bed. But this also pops out, and you have quick access storage. One of the other products that we have in here, which is on our SAGA line, is going to be our terrapin wedges. You can see on this version that we do have the S-bar heater that sits underneath the passenger seat. So you can see how it integrates in case you do have one and you've ever had the question saying, oh, well, I have a heater, so it's not going to work with those terrapin wedges. It actually does. This face right here, the exhaust, you can kind of move it around. So you just take a 4-inch hole saw, plug it out, and then slap these guys in. The wall system in here and the upper bags are all the Adventure Wagon kit. So this worked out very well for them because they were looking for these mule bags, and then the flatline system actually integrates into the L-track wall system perfectly. So as I mentioned before, we have a number of companies that we worked with to build this hybrid system. Our own SAGA products, the EcoFlow drop-in electrical system, the Adventure Wagon wall kit, and we use flatline for the wheel well cubby, the slide-out tray, and some of the exterior components along with owl bands. So overall, a nice clean build that has a lot of open flow to it, and it goes together pretty quick. A lot of these things you should be able to find information on how to DIY any of these things. Any questions about this build, comments, or if you want to swing by this shop, bring us some beer and talk about builds, then feel free, check us out at reparadise.co.